what I preach to my kids, the toughness at this age, we got to be tough, all right? We can't go into things thinking we're privileged and it's given to us.
You better explain to them and give them a legitimate why we're doing this drill.
Right.
Is this drill going to translate?
Accepting accountability is the most important thing, and loving yourself.
Y'all, rock and roll, rock and roll. This is the Savage Mountain Podcast, and I'm your host, Quan Mickel. This show is brought to you by Neo Life Physical Therapy and Wellness. And hold on. I am Quan Mickel, your host, and I got my esteemed co-host with me.
Hello,
Bad Batch.
Hello.
Yes, indeed. All right. So now, again, this show is brought to you by Neo Life Physical Therapy and Wellness, Neo Fit, led by yours truly, Neo Golf, where the weirdos reside on the dark side of the moon. And let's give a big shout out to Neoverse Podcast. Eventually, one day, somehow, somewhere, they will drop an episode, and we can't wait when it does, man. Hopefully, we can get on that thing. Mm-hmm. But I ain't coming alone. It's going to be me and Batchy on that thing. Mm-hmm. And also, big shout out to Neo Nutrition. And that encompasses the Neoverse, if you was ever wondering where that come from, you know, and what that entails is a plethora of entities that come together. Okay. Now, with that being said, man, we're gonna get it going, and I got the homie. I'm not OG. No, I'm not OG. I feel like an unk or a big bro that kind of like morphed into this. I've been working with this cat for a minute, man.
I probably knew Luth before you, probably.
Oh, most definitely you knew him before me. Yeah? But, I mean, when I ran into him, I used to hear these Paul Bunyan-esque style stories because, again, like, as a black man, baseball was not my thing. It wasn't something that I saw. I saw, like, 2 or 3 people that was black that batted the ball, and I was like, yeah, we don't do that. We play football. I saw more people on wrestling that resonated with me than I saw in baseball. So when I come back home, and I say home as in D'Iberville because it is home to this point, and I was like, I ain't never heard this, man, you know? But anywho, y'all, the name that we speak of is Luther, something middle name, Woullard, right?
That right.
Yeah, that is. Come on now.
Luther Jermaine.
Yeah, oh, boy.
But first,
talk to me.
Shout out to, Shabatch, and shout out to you, Quan, Neo Life for, let me be in this situation right here.
Shout out to you for being on the show, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro, because you ain't have to be. You ain't got to be, but you chose to be. And for that, dude, we say thank you, man.
That's right.
Yeah, bro. I like to set the table. When we set the table, man, big dogs eat. When we set the table. And so with that being said, man, I like to say, like, I know you. I've got the pleasure to know you and watch you mature and grow to be more than just the baseball player that you are, and Batchy's seeing your elevation and your growth. So now, could you give the world, like a glimpse of like who you are?
All right.
A little intro.
Here we go. All right, I'm Luther, man, as y'all know. Baseball world, man, it was great. It was great, from, I only started when I was 10 years old.
Damn.
I didn't play T-ball. I didn't play coach pitch. I was straight out the backyard in Gulfport, and my dad told me one day, hey, let's go to the ballpark. So we went. Had a successful year. Really, first year, you get those little goosebumps when you get out there and kids throwing hard, and you like, I'm scared. That's what I would describe it as. I was scared. Didn't want to get hit like most kids are nowadays. I coached 12U. So I get out there and I, was scared my first couple of games, but then, I'm 10 years old, so I'm new. And then toward the end of the season, it's something clicked.
Yeah.
It's just like eating, riding a bike. When you eating something good, it clicks. Shoot. So I think I hit a grand slam one of the last 2 tournaments, and freaking I made an all-star team. Very shocked. Went to All-Stars and, freaking balled out. Fast forward, got to playing child ball, went to Cooperstown, New York, experienced that, Cal Ripken. After that, went to Nebraska, another Cal Ripken experience. Experienced that as well. With that being said, that baseball aspect that I missed, it was really good. I had opportunities. I got drafted in 2018 to the Cincinnati Reds, turned it down. Wasn't enough. Went to play at University of New Orleans. That's why I finished my career. I've been around. Played against the Savannah Bananas. I know y'all both know them. Mm-hmm. Really good program. They wanted me to play for them. They still give me fees and stuff right now. It was good, man. I had offers from the SECs, the Big 12 schools, but back then money was a problem, and it is what it is. But baseball, you got to have academic and baseball scholarship. It's not a full ride. It's not like football, basketball.
Okay.
So you got to have both. You got to have them grades, and I didn't have bad grades, but when money comes into it, it's expensive when you go to those type of schools. A little bit more. I just want to talk about when I was at Jones. We had that conversation a little earlier today. Just having that blow up year and freaking my freshman year, got the Jones and didn't think I was gonna start.
Yeah.
Really. They won the National World Series the year before me, and the whole class was freshmen. They had one spot left, and it was a sophomore as a JUCO, and he played right field. I played third and shortstop in high school. Get there, and I'm freaking like, man, talking to my roommate, why I chose Jones? What's so special about Jones?
Mm-hmm.
But as some might know, Luther could hit. All right, Luther could hit.
Come on, man.
That's all. I mean, yes, I was fast. Yes, I played defense, but my specialties was hitting. And so I found that lineup, man. I'm talking my first game, my first at bat. Coach gave me the hit and run. If you don't know what that is, basically you protecting the runner, he's stealing. So you swinging. Anything close, you swinging. And my first at bat, he gave me the hit and run. I hit a double down the line. And I asked Coach, hey, why you give me that? He said, because I know you was nervous. So, I mean, it just goes all in the aspect of just playing with older guys, being that mature guy, learning from them guys, But it was pretty good, man. I tell that story all the time.
Yeah. And that was, you got drafted out of high school or you got drafted at Jones?
Out of Jones.
Out of Jones.
Yeah.
And to get drafted after being nervous, your first hit
was a double down the line.
Come on, man.
So it was 2018. That's when I bat. Remember my stats like yesterday, 435, led the nation in doubles, had 27 with 35 bags. So I mean, it was a pretty good year,
Little slight, son.
Yeah, but it could have been better, I needed the power, I had the power, but I didn't have the home run swing. I had the double, so
yeah.
But it was really good, man. I missed the days, but now me coaching 12U, I'm giving back to those kids that really need it on the coast area of Mississippi, on this coastal area, because I feel like baseball, and don't quote me if I'm wrong, and I'm not talking about everybody. I'm not talking about no coaches. I'm just speaking as in what I know and what I done seen. I feel like baseball down south is fading away. And I don't know if it's just what I preach to my kids, the toughness at this age. We got to be tough, all right? We can't go into things thinking we're privileged, and it's given to us. When you get to colleges, man, those guys, you seeing guys from New York, you seeing guys from Ohio, Florida. Those guys are the man, you know what I'm saying? So you got to fill in and find out what you're going to do. Like, for instance, I got a guy that's he's committed, he signed now to Southwest. He played for West Harrison. He's a dog. He's compete. But I think that what I like about him is he never complacent. He push himself. He knows he good, but he can be better, like we all can. But he's not complacent. And that's what I like about him. I coached him with the high school side of my travel ball side.
Yeah.
But shout out to Jeremy Davis, Coach Davis. But yeah, without that man, I wouldn't probably be in the situation that I would be in coaching right now. Shout out to Colton Caver too. I give you a shout out, Colton. Thank you for allowing me to fall in with y'all. But yeah.
So, and you said a lot there, and we're gonna nick and pick from everything. But I want to go back to with you falling in love with baseball and you experiencing and allowing baseball essentially to allow you to travel this country,
Right.
what did that make you gravitate toward baseball opposed to the traditional sports that our community usually have?
Yes, absolutely, man. Especially when you get to college area and you finish season or after high school, they send you out to play in different states. Like I went to Nebraska my first time, then I went to Macon, Georgia. You meeting guys all over the spot that's you make this connection with. Y'all living together the whole summer with a host family. You know what I'm saying? So like y'all see each other more than you see. I'm seeing mom and daddy for the summer, brothers and sisters. So like I'm making this relationship with them guys. Then when I leave them guys, we still have that relationship outside of what we were just said. We both in season, still reaching out in our group chat or whatnot. Like to today, I still reach out to everybody that I played with.
Yeah.
It just, man, traveling that side of baseball, man, it's great. It's more to it, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just go play baseball. It's building relationship as you go.
Yeah.
You never know who you go run into or what's gonna happen after baseball over with. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's great, man.
I was gonna say, and if anybody know anything about Luther, you don't know no strangers.
No strangers.
But I guess you're so diverse, and that's one of the big things that I picked up from you is that's not too diverse your approach to people. And I guess like it may have started through baseball, but it's bled out to a multitude of other things that's in your life. I mean, damn, dude, you mentioned Cooperstown.
Yeah.
I ain't know Cooperstown was in New York.
Yep.
You know that?
I did not.
Hell no, man.
Cooperstown, New York.
Yeah, me being a sports junkie, I'm aware of it. Like, I know where the Hall of Fame in football is, but man, I mean, I ain't gonna be there anytime. So for you to experience that at such a young age, and you just kind of like just stuck with it because football's right there, man.
Right.
Like you ain't no small cat.
Right. You know, I used to play football, man. That's my first love. I played football when I was 5 years old. Shoulder pads.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a quick story about that too. Just got out of school when I was a kid. I was always the biggest too, you know. My dad got home and said, "Hey, let's go, son." I'm like, "Where we going? We got football practice." Guess what I do?
Yeah.
I start crying. Because I don't want to hurt nobody. I'm big. I'm legit bigger than everybody.
Yeah.
So I get out there, man, and put on shoulder pads and helmets, and so it's natural.
Yeah.
I was a running back, linebacker. Sure, I remember hitting a kid, man. I think we were playing 9 and 10, played the Lineman Cowboys, hit a kid, man, and helped him get up because I knew I hit him hard, but I didn't like that, you know. But when I got to middle school, you might know L.J. Conway from Northwood Market. I went to Northwood Market, man, and I broke running records as a fullback. You know, I was big. So Ty Peters came and basically took running back from me. Mm-hmm. So I was a fullback, but we used to run 0-dive right, 0-dive left, man. And a freak injury happened when I had ran through the hole and a lineman had fell on my back and it basically dislocated my butt bone. Oh, so so I started having to go to chiropractor and I couldn't walk some days and it hurt so bad. So that's why I gave up football going into my high school year, which I wish like I told you earlier, I wish I would have played. Played basketball, lost all the baby fat on me. So, narrowed it back down, stuck to baseball.
Yeah.
And baseball was just like, boom.
That's
it was like love.
There we go.
But then my senior year come and I try to get back out there with the boys I graduated with and, you know, Singleton, Luther, you see, you go to, you know, you got baseball. You know, you look good in this way. You know, stay right there. Don't come out here and get hurt. Yeah. So, I love football, man.
Man. And with that, I know, and I speak on that because it's like nowadays we're seeing like sports specialization where, and you can definitely attest to this. I would like for you to speak on this. It's like, it's so much. It's no such thing as off season in baseball.
Correct.
And the pressure that is in youth sports and baseball being one of the main ones. I know basketball AAU kind of like started it, but I know baseball is like definitely coming behind it. Where do you feel like it's been like, you say like the love for the game is starting to go away because these parents are putting so much pressure? on them, or what's up?
I'm not gonna go and say that. Some, yes. Most, kids these days, especially I got guys on my team play multiple sports.
Yeah.
Basketball, football, baseball, even soccer.
And you want that?
I don't care for it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I love for them to do that.
Yeah.
I can't tell them what to do. I would never tell them what to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at this age, it's a lot on them kids to do all that if we're not taking care of our bodies.
Yeah.
That's why you seen a lot of kids getting hurt. Little league shoulder, or just anything. Just Tommy John. As a kid.
Why?
We not taking care of ourselves. I preach to my 12U kids, and I promise you, probably nobody else in my age group teaching this. When these kids go to school, guess what they playing in PE? Dodgeball, kickball. Guess what that's making you do? Throw the ball. Mm-hmm. These kids not stretching properly. Ain't no PE coach out here telling y'all, make sure we stretch properly. I'm just being real. It was so we would not be getting hurt. Mm-hmm. That's my main thing. I focus on stretching.
Yeah.
You have to take care of your bodies. I played numerous of sports, but now sports is, you got football year round now. Yeah. Like, where did it come from? You see what I'm saying? But it's okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say don't do it. You do as you are, as you whatever the case may be. But at the same time, take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
That's all I ask.
Man, there's no damn reason for football to exist year round.
Year round.
And yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm not a proponent of it. Baseball, and that's what I've noticed too with doing what we do now, and working with guys. It was like I got in season and in season recovery, and the emphasis on strength and conditioning has definitely heightened, and I'm definitely thankful for it. But I'm like, man, dude, it's like you can never really have like a legitimate protocol in season versus off season protocol because it's in season all throughout. Like you got school ball, but then at the school ball you got what? Travel ball. Then and it's just
and then it's a cycle.
Yeah, it's keep going, rolling, man.
So I got 12U right now.
Yeah.
So how I go about off season, my off season, which is the fall, is basically because you got football, you got basketball. So I let those kids, I don't run street practice during. We're going to conditioning, we're going to come to practice. Some practice I don't even get everybody there. It's because they go to sports, and I hate it because I like for my guys to everybody be there. Okay. As a coach, me playing college ball. Yeah. You have to have everybody there to be on the same page when it come game time. Mm-hmm. So in the off season, it is what it is. I understand we're kids. Yeah. In the season time, now I expect more because I can't punish the kids that come to my practice, right? For the kids that don't come to my practice. You see what I'm saying now? Yeah. Now give me where I'm going now. So now I'm gonna speak a little more on it. Parents feel like their kids should be playing. You see what I'm saying now? Yeah. Now I'm getting here. See, that's why. They feel like their kids should be starting and playing, but you're not even at my practices. But their kids are good and legit. You see what I'm saying? And I have to start them in certain situations because I hate to lose. And my kids hate to lose too. Now you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So guess what I'm doing? I'm punishing the kids that actually come.
Because
you see what I'm saying?
Oh.
But this season, my team is good from 1 through 12. Mm-hmm. When I tell you 1 through 12, probably ain't got a missing piece on my team. But as long as we come and coachable, and listen and go about it the right way, man, we'll be a great team.
So essentially what you're saying, yesterday's price ain't today's price.
That's right.
But with that, how the hell you coaching? How you coach today's kid? Because a lot of times, man, kid, like I seen some old school cats, and they older than you, and you ain't old. You got an old soul, but you ain't old. Right. We're talking to Luke act like he 52.
Man, I just
man, get on down.
I just like to work, coach, and get back in the bed, man.
And which is rare air, man. That is rare air for someone like you to have that kind of like, and it's like we're habitual in nature. I always like to say that as humans, but like for you to be like, yep, I want that structure. I gotta have it. But man, sometimes like science is questioning. Okay. And a lot of time coaches, especially coaches from my era, and sometimes guys that's, I want to say, if you're born in the 80s down, they don't like being questioned, you know? But then today's era, today's kid is going to question you. They're not finna do shit for the sake of doing it. You better explain to them and give them a legitimate why we're doing this drill.
Right.
Is this drill gonna translate to the game?
Right.
Is there purpose behind this? How do you, being as young as you are, being a very young coach, have the patience to conduct business in that manner?
First thing you just said, as a young coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still young.
Yes, you are.
So I treat them kids as I'm with them. We just out there having fun.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Now hear me out. When I'm saying as a kid, they like my little brothers, and I'm big brother.
Yeah.
So guess what? The little kid, they gonna listen to their big brother, right? So that's how, you know. And we'll go on this topic as I'm speaking right now.
Come on.
Get a little emotion right now. You know, the kids was my why. You know, the kids was my why. My daughter, my why. You, Coach Davis, my mom, my dad, my family, they're my why. And it's the reason why I say that, right? When I moved back home in 23, the end of 23, first thing I do, got back in the gym with you, right?
Yep.
You know, Coach Davis basically, you know, let me get up under him, you know, and I say up under him, like took me in, basically, you know, showed me life a little bit because I didn't get to experience it or nothing like that. But if y'all don't know, and I think I told you and your wife, you know, y'all basically saved my life.
Ooh.
You and your family, especially your little girl. That's why I communicate. That's why I like messing with them because I'm not gonna speak on it, but yeah, my 12U team, I got with them guys when I first moved back, and they been rocking with me still. You know, some of them done left, but those was my why. Those who legit saved my life, and it's just because, man, like that's why my relationship with them is different.
Yeah.
With y'all, it's different
And
than
we-
just me going out there and being so serious. So some parents used to say I coach too serious, but no, I wanted to coach because your kid was great. Your kid got a future. But if I can't be serious with your kid won't make it. Think about what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna be soft on your kid, when he get to middle school or high school, them coaches ain't gonna be soft. Now, mind you, back when we was in high school, coaches didn't care about what parents say. Nowadays, I feel like some parents rule coaches now. But that's another topic. You know, I'm not gonna harp on that, but that's just from the outside looking in, and I can be wrong, but that's why I coach a certain way I coach, especially with my group. I cuss at them, but the parents understand. I'm not, you know, it's never you're bad. It's just like, let's go. You know, we know what we're capable of. I also take them out. We go out to eat. We hang out together. Man, it's like we act like kids.
You work out with them.
Yeah, I got some come and work out. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
work out with them, man.
So like, that's just a coach in me of what I do in my relationship. And most people might say, "Oh, Coach Luther, he get too close to those kids." I don't care what you say. Forget y'all.
Yeah.
This is how I bond my relationship with these kids, because that builds foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, we don't have foundation in middle school. Then we get to high school, they wonder why we suck. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's why.
Yeah.
And those kids and y'all who I just spoke on is my why I do things.
I appreciate that.
Oh, no doubt.
That's and I talked to Batchy about those things. As far as like what you're speaking on to is like culture setting. And you set a standard. You know what I'm saying? You could demand, you ain't got to demean. And I think you do a really, really good job. I think you do it better than me. Actually, I take when you interact with my daughter, seeing you like, that's why whenever before training sessions, I like to sit back and just watch. And you would always try to engage with Mel or engage with Naomi. And those are my daughters, by the way. And I would just like sit back and like, you know what? Slacking today. I need to see that.
Yeah.
That stuff allows me to be better because you don't appreciate air till you can't breathe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not to speak on your situation, like you don't have like it's not always there.
Right.
You know?
It's not always there.
So whenever you're in the presence of that, you take full advantage.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. And I think a lot of times with coaching, especially coaching the youth, people are dictated by the outcome. You can still be competitive and want to win,
Right.
but you can understand that like this relationship matters so much that the result that I'm looking for is to create a winner, cultivate a winning mentality.
Yep.
I want to go through that by building on a relationship with that person. So when you come in with that kid, anytime I don't see a coach-player relationship. I do see, now that you said, I'm like,
Yeah.
that is like his little bro, and he do respond to you like big bro doing it, so I'ma do it. So whenever you have to jump their ass, it's not like, oh, you just cussing a cuss. No, it's meaningful because no. I just care, bro. I can't believe in you more than you believe in you.
That's right.
So you gotta have that, you know what I'm saying, that mindset. So let's get to it. You know, let's be the person I know you can be.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's man, that's awesome, and that's authentic, and it's genuine. And I think that's I think that way, that era, that style of coaching that you have, for the longest it was called like a player's coach, and it was dubbed as a negative because it wasn't like leading to a multitude of championships. The Bill Belichick era is still there, where having that not dictator, is it dictatorship? Kind of like what or tactician or a disciplinarian, that's the word. The disciplinarian approach is still there, just much because that's what's resulting in winning. But if you find more player coach, Pete Carroll, like that success is becoming like more consistent.
Yeah.
And I think I'm starting to, again, man, I've never been a baseball guy at all. But I think, and that's why it was important to have you on, and I want to lean in heavily on your coaching, because I'm starting to sense like a level of change, because like more athletes are responding to your style of coaching. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it'd be unbecoming of me if we wouldn't acknowledge that for someone that's not a baseball guy.
Right.
And to see, I'm like, man, and hearing people speak on you as a coach around this coast, they're like, no, Luther on to something. Luther's on to something. And I'm like, and he's with the younger cats. So as these guys get older, they're going to start knocking at your door, not just for youth coaching. It's like, maybe. And when the high school, I'm like, hey, we need that pedigree.
Right.
We need you on to something. So with that, do you think you'll ever go into whether that's Division
Absolutely
One
not.
JUCO? No?
Absolutely not.
Why not? I want the money in.
No, it ain't. That's what problems at.
Yeah.
That's what problems at.
I mean, you got to expound on that. You got to talk to me.
And I would just,
Because they going to come.
and you know,
Lou, here go the bag, man. Come coach us.
absolutely not. My bag is what I do with my kids, the 12U,
Yeah?
and my current job right now.
That's
my
it.
bag. The other stuff is just problems. You get into politicking, you get into all that other stuff. I don't care for it.
Wow.
It take time.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm at right now, I'm at the best stage I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, you got a glow about you, brother.
I've been, and as of lately, I've been working on my accountability. That's been the main thing. Myself and all, just where I'm at,
Yeah.
where my feet are right now. That's just my bag.
You 10 toes planted.
And I'm not, discrediting what you just said, because yes, you're right, that's that bag. But you got to think about the levels you got to go to get to that bag. You ain't gonna get to no bag being an assistant coach. You ain't gonna be no bag being a volunteer. That bag is a head coach.
But if they calling for you, what they calling you to be a head coach?
I ain't got the school. What's the word I'm trying to say? The school requirement. I don't want to go be a school teacher. Nothing.
Yeah.
Bashing teachers. I feel like teachers should be getting paid more than what they are. They deal with a lot.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna harp on this for a little bit. This generation we live in now, it's the worst generation of our freaking life.
Yeah.
This the worst generation, man. And I'm not even being funny, man. These kids are bad.
Yeah. They bad, but the worst.
The worst. Man, you having 12-year-olds killing folks, man.
Oh man.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Back then we used to fight.
That's it.
But
I always say now, bro, like, and I'm someone that's like this too. I ain't gonna kill nobody. I ain't like stepping on hands. But not everybody can wear an ass whooping.
you right, but man, so what? So what? You get your ass whooped. Fight back.
Fight back until you whoop some ass.
But my thing about it is, this generation is so bad, man. These teachers are getting lowball, and they put up with so much. 10 hours, 12 hours a day in school.
Yeah.
To make $40,000, $50,000.
Yeah.
Man, that's horrible.
Overwork, underpaid, man.
That's horrible,
for
man.
the pillars of the community.
Yeah.
It ain't even getting to teach, man. They have to essentially you babysitting for 8 hours until
you
hey,
babysit
man,
somebody you can't babysit at home.
Yeah. Like, bro, this ain't even mine.
Yeah, we'll get back to the topic. We'll get off that topic. But yeah, man, no, absolutely not. I'm good where I'm at.
Okay.
In my current job.
Well, I mean, like we ain't too far away from it, because I'm like with the NIL and everything. Right now, I think, and again, a lot of it can be my truth is my truth.
Right.
I 100% believe that the coaches that we have now, their livelihood isn't based off wins and losses.
Yeah.
So if you say it's teachers is getting low ball, a lot of time these coaches it's coaches that's in these positions just because they're good teachers.
Right.
Or they're decent teachers, or they're disciplinarians where they create structure, because not a lot of men, it's predominantly a female industry as far as like teachers.
I like when you say disciplinarian, man. That's a good word to describe it. I like that word.
But I know a lot of times like they use the male authority or the male position to try to discipline these kids. And you could be damn hot dog water as a baseball coach, but my future's in your hand.
Yeah.
But only reason you got this spot because you can discipline as a teacher. What I'm getting at is schools need to start hiring the adequate or people that have the appropriate skill set. You may not have the academia qualifications to be in this spot, but you a damn good baseball player.
Oh, absolutely.
And you a damn good baseball coach. So 100%. I'm about to hire you to coach my baseball team.
100%.
And I'm going to hire Sebastian to be my damn history teacher.
Yeah, right.
You ain't got to be in that, like doing that. Man, coach this here.
Coach the team.
Coach the team. Do that and create better, like build on a relationship so like they know like, hey man, I ain't going to mess up. And in Sebastian class and coach, not even Coach Sebastian, just in Mr. Sebastian class because I got to go see coach.
Yeah.
Or not even that, just like, man, I'm just respectful. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about my grades. I got to get this and this and this. Then before we can get to coach over here. You don't have to do both. You can focus on this and then build on that. You know, and then they can do that. I just think they need to quit hiring. They need to let coaches be coaches and then teachers be teachers.
Yep. I agree.
I think they need to be, even though coaching is teaching.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's just not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I 100% agree. And I done been offered spots for high schools already. Middle school jobs, high school jobs, assistant coaches.
But that entry stuff though, and you ain't trying to get on no. But again, like for you, and only that entry thing exists is because of this facade, just like the student athlete. Like, no, it's not. I've never believed in student athletes.
Right.
Ever since we did Hit Squad in 2011 in D'Iberville. I was like, bro, they making shirts off that.
Right.
Somebody need to be getting paid.
Somebody.
They came up with that, and it shouldn't be them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, on that entry stuff, like if you've done this, what you have, and somebody look up on the line and be like, hey, Luther Woullard qualifications as far as like baseball, but, oh, he did this and this and this and this. Oh, yeah. You're damn what you graduated with.
Yep.
It's baseball. You an athlete that has to be a student.
I agree. just me personally, I just don't want to get involved with coaching anything other than what I'm doing. And what I'm going to do, and I told some people that I'm thinking about being done coaching.
What?
Just focus on working. I just, I say that. I ain't,
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere.
I'm gonna say, man, playing God last, brother.
It's my personality, man. I just gotta find something to just, I guess, dig into. But no, this group I got now, and they go to middle school next year. Mm-hmm. And guess what? We gonna stay together. We gonna ride with me because I ain't bashing nobody. I ain't talking about nobody.
Yeah.
I'm not. But I feel like my group is a very special group, and we gonna ride all the way till we're gonna travel baseball all the way till they graduate. Because at the end of the day, I know how much work I put in those kids. The high school coach, they can take the credit to getting them scholarship, but we really know who did it. But so that's fine. But I'm gonna stay with my guys till they graduate because I got a very special core. Hopefully, I get to witness it. Like I said, I go to all of them stuff, awards, anything. Football game, I take my team to support each other. That's the foundation. Mm-hmm. That's the what builds us, man. Like when we supporting each other outside of just baseball.
Core.
Yes,
that core, man.
Man, I took my kids everywhere.
Yeah.
Like next week, we play this Sunday coming up. Mm-hmm. A one day tournament against two really good teams. Next week we go to Baton Rouge. We going Friday to the LSU game.
That's you.
It ain't just me, but that's what I like to do. I like to get out there and and watch. Mm-hmm. I got a couple guys play baseball. Gavin Ginger, shout out to him on LSU. Pitcher. He get out there and freaking autograph those kids' ball, man. That brightens those kids' days up. Man, them kids live with that forever.
Yeah.
So like that stuff I like to do. During the MLB World Series, we was camping in Baton Rouge, watching the game outside. The kids, me and the kids. That's just what I do as a coach. That's how I say I'm big brother. They look brother. They look at me. They respect me different than they respect and listen to some other people, and that's fine. But that's just where I go about things, and I don't see myself going into a coaching high school because them kids, man, I've been you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, so you saying like and that's your style, your relation, the ability to have a relationship and key in on that. You feel like it'll be lost because you get into those other situations.
Well, I feel like it's just naturally harder because the kids are older and they're a little bit more set in their ways. So it's a little harder to mold them in a sense. You still can, obviously. They're high school. But it makes it more challenging.
And I'm a big kid still, so I don't want to feel like them high school kids is so close to me where we out here trying to, get to where we trying to get to that next level. Mm-hmm. But they get out here and, nowadays, man, these little kids say they don't have no business saying.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like, right now, why not me stay where I'm at with the 12U and freaking work on those things that, because I don't play those things. I don't play when it comes to being disciplined. That's what we respect each other.
And this what I'm saying is this one, man. And I respect their decision, but I just know, like, I don't know. Some just tells me that, man, you are, and no different than anyone has ever told me, like, hey, man, stick to it. Stick to it.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I first started training you, this was not even an idea.
Right.
Wasn't even something I was even ever really thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we over there, getting after it. Hot. Or cold.
Yes.
Mainly with you, it was hot. I wouldn't catch you in the winter. But, like, but if I would have short-sighted myself and been like, all right, this is it. Man, playing in God laughs, man. Like, I planned on just doing my thing, keeping my influence on what I need to do. But the more everything just kept building up, you keep having success with these kids, man. The thing is, though, these kids are going to get older. And just like that experience that you had at Cooperstown, that kind of took away, like, your first love. That wasn't your first love. Baseball is not your first love.
Right.
You say football was.
It was.
But that experience right there said, man, I'm good at this. I get to move around the country and do this.
Right.
And your coach wasn't even doing the stuff that you're doing. So now you're giving these kids these moments, these experiences, and as they ain't gonna stay 12 ever. Now when they 13, 15, 16, 17.
Right.
Brother, those experiences are gonna allow them to time travel, and you ain't going nowhere. You right there next to them. So now they're like, hey man, when I did this one, so now you're creating this feedback, organic feedback loop where people like want to have that Luther experience.
Yeah. As
a coach, I'm not just giving. Baseball is the reason you're here, but baseball won't be the reason you stay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That love because like anybody could have trained you, but our relationship allowed you to, when you came back from Oklahoma City, who you call? Me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's why that's the experience that you give to people, that you make an impact on people. So culture creates cash, but they say culture don't create cash. I don't believe that. I think it's true. But culture creates experiences that's concrete, foundational. And I think baseball is missing that. And especially being a minority, man, you're creating a wave. And I don't even feel like you even know. Like this massive ass, like this. It's like you pulling up on like you are the Titanic and you pulling up on this iceberg and you don't even have no damn idea.
Man, you right, but I don't know. All I know is the relationship I'm building with these kids.
And that's the beauty of it. So like you're so entrenched on and focused on what you do. Mm-hmm. And because again, like I didn't know. I didn't think I'd be like whatever, like everything that you did in baseball.
Right.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Right.
I was like, all right, I'm going to get Luther in here right now. We rocking and rolling. Right. When you left me, you did whatever you did at baseball. Left it at that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you call me and be like, man, I was tired of shit. Then I'm like, damn, my bad, bro. I let you down.
Yeah.
But if you would have been like, hey, man, I hit about 4 or 5 home runs, bro. I'm killing them. I'm like, shit, bro, you hurt? No, I'm good. I'm like, all right, cool. That's all. That I'm so entrenched on my assignment was to make sure like you was able to do what you had to do in baseball. And then you left, and you wasn't hurt when you left.
Yeah.
And that was my singular goal. I was so entrenched and focused on that, not knowing that people was watching me. Hey man, I like how you do this. Hey man, I like this style. Bro, what made you come up with this stuff? And then it just kind of matriculated and built into something what it is now. But I think like you're on something that's even bigger.
Yeah.
You know, but you're in your heart's in the right place. So, hey man, I'm hella excited.
It's good, man.
I'm hella excited to be, but hearing other people speak about you and what you're doing on the baseball field, and they want to just get a part of it. It's not like that standoffish when they hear when people speak about you, and it's not what people say about you when you're in the room. It's like whenever you're out of the room, what people say about you.
Yeah.
And they're saying like, "Hey man, I don't know how much you know about baseball, but Luther on to something over there." It's people that want to be a part.
Come get a piece of
what you got going. What you got going on, man? You don't even have to recruit. They see it. They see it.
But they see what I'm doing, you know.
Yeah.
I don't recruit. Like, you know, Facebook. I used to troll Facebook all the time.
Yeah.
People get on there talking about the porter, the U side, the 12U, the porter. Man, I ain't got no porter, so I'm gonna be funny. So when them guys leave them other teams and they come be with Coach Luther now,
yeah,
I'm gonna troll and say the porter. I ain't gonna recruit them guys. Man, that's what home before I was there. They just left. Now they coming back, and they just making the team much better.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just coach, man. I don't take no credit I don't take the credit when we win or nothing. I give it to my assistant coach, or I give it to the kid. All I do is write a lineup.
That's it.
Call my signs out. Let's go. Y'all, they hitting. I'm not hitting. All I'm doing is sending you, and we going. I'm putting guys where I think they should be. That's all. That's not me though. I don't get out there and catch that ball no more. I don't feel that ball. I don't pitch that ball. I don't catch. You know what I'm saying? That's those guys, man. That's nothing to me. I'm just a coach.
But you feel like, and I've expressed it. But do you feel like this approach is like bringing the love back to the game?
Absolutely. 100%. They got a team right down the road, Ocean Spring. We play them this Sunday. Really good team. I've been wanting them since I came because they're that good. And they got a great coach that played pro ball there right now. I'm not gonna say names, but he's a great coach, great guy. Great coach. Great guy outside of coaching. He has 2 really damn good sons. One of them on the 12U team. One of them in middle school. And I tell you, they fucking good. They're good. We play on Sunday. I want to see what they got. That's just what I like, man. I don't want to sign up for nothing soft.
Yeah.
I want the best. Because then I have to coach. I have to legit get out there and coach. Yeah. I have to use my brain instead of just let my kids get out there and just play. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited about Sunday. Yeah. 2 of them. We play 2 really good teams. But it's in one particular I won't.
Yeah.
And I'm ready.
Dang, man.
And I know they ready too.
Yeah.
They always ready. They're a really good team. When I tell you they're really good, we're probably going to be the 2 best 12U teams on the coast.
Man. We're going to pivot, bro. And we're almost at the end. We're almost about the end. We're going to pivot. That's something that just came to my mind. So there's not a lot of black people that play baseball, right? Luther, Red Air, and he in the South, for one. So you traveled all these places for baseball. And one thing that I had found out that, and this is one, I guess it's because I am black, but Dominican, they're not black people.
They not. They just skin color. They not.
And so I know you got accused of you wasn't black. Like, how often did you get accused of being Dominican Republic?
Man, so we was in San Antonio. I played center field. Man. I wore the tight pants at the calves, and just like a ball player. And freaking, I hit. Like I said, I watched it the other day. Man, I had just freaking made a play in center field. We running in, finna get ready to hit. Wind up hitting a home run at it back. Just in San Antonio playing UIW. Go back out on the field. I guess the left fielder was talking to our left fielder, which was Gage Howard. Shout out to him. He's still playing ball overseas. I want to say in Mexico. He come back in. He said, Luther. And them guys just asked me, was you Cuban, Dominican? I told him, yeah. Well, it's because I had the hair, and then I had the dye out there at the top. So I was always light. I wasn't dark.
Yeah.
So I guess, and I tell you, because I played like on one. We had a team full of Cubans. Second base was Cuban. Catcher was Cuban. Had another catcher was Cuban.
Here you were from Mississippi.
Oh, guess what? I'm speaking it too. I'm acting like I'm Cuban. Listen to their music every day. Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah.
But that's baseball though. Like you said, not many blacks play baseball.
Yeah.
We had a couple on the team, but we mainly had Cubans or Dominican or, like when you go to SWAC school, they got Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, Venezuelan. They got those guys.
In SWAC school?
SWAC school. You got the hat on.
Yeah.
Grambling, Alabama State. All of it. Yes.
I was
They don't just have them ain't just all blacks. They're Hispanics too.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? But they go find those guys. But yeah. They used to thought I was Cuban and Dominican, man. I go along with it too. Just couldn't speak to him.
Yeah.
Just couldn't speak to him.
Golly, and UIW is Incarnate World, for those who didn't know.
Yep.
You didn't know I knew that, huh? Yeah, man. Incarnate World, man. Shout out to Cameron Ward. That's where you came from, not Miami.
Okay.
Nonetheless, bro, your journey is very unique. It's personal, and from a coach to coach, I appreciate your unwillingness to concede to today's athlete, and not, let's say, like not be fluid with your principles, your standards, man. Because again, it is, man. Today's youth is wild, and you've been raised the way that you was raised. Some good things and some bad things, but I think like you hone in true to the good, and then you just pour into these kids, man. And that's in a way that's like it's not for everybody, but it's for the right people.
All right.
And I want you to continue to be your perfectly imperfect self, bro. And I'm glad you are you're a better man than you are a coach.
Oh, absolutely, man. You know, it took time at that as well.
Hell yeah, it did.
It took time, you know, just owning up, accepting those mistakes, accepting accountability. Those were something that I struggled with.
Yeah.
From, I say, high school to I'm gonna say to end of last year.
It's the pretty eyes. That's why.
Nah.
Thought you didn't get away with anything.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that, but they helped me out. They did help me out, but I'm not gonna say that. But no, it just we're not kids anymore. Mm-hmm. It's all about being mature. Like you said, I got an old soul, but like I'm young. I'm 28.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, accepting accountability is the most important thing, and loving yourself. I got away from all that.
Yeah.
And finally got it back. And now I'm just, like I said, the best I ever been.
Come on, man. Bring it on in, man. Bring it on in, brother.
That's right.
Yes, indeed, man. But again, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up with that. And thank you for coming this time. Hopefully we catch you next time, but please don't let it be your last time. And we're gonna do a part 2, bro.
That's right, we got to. There's so much more I got in me.
Yes, indeed, man. All right, y'all, and we out.